Miami has a Dolphins, the greatest football team.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 70 Timberwolves. Viking at 79 Broncos. Dragons 60 Maverick. Chopsticks Mustang 19.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. That is into the hands of Allen downfield.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Warrior 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80.
That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready, ready.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9.
Ready.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Back to the air again on second and 10. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready up.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. Oh, still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. So it is fourth down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Trap 60. Come on, come on. 6. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash, check smash. Stop low 18, 19 Lions. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. And he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball. And he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. He'll drop to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready, ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, ready. 19.
This one tapped forward for Thomas. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even, 3 apiece, the score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
70 Rangers, set. Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw. On the run to the right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Rig alert. Rig alert. 65. Go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Ready up.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Buffalo, 18, Pioneers.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Check. 7, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. This drive begins with a run by Chooten, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Lightning 18. Ready.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
46-yard line.
Ready.
Run out of the gun, and it's Chooten. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Second and inches.
Here we go. Set.
Another run here with Tootin. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second down, they need 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 6-3 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hurt. Let's go.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Dragon 60. Go. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Buffalo 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Jaguar first down.
Kevin Irish, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
On the give, it's two. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Right back to Tootin. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 tight, 19 tight.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 19 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw, and this ball's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
19 Tiger, 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Say, hey. Dragon 60. Trap 60 Bobcat. 18 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
This one complete right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Cup 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
5 yards.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here comes the blitz as he to the end zone. It's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face foot, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are going to open up the lead to 8.
Jaguars 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Get up. 19, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. They'll break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Eric Stutz.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Run over center now with 2. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. That's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Complete to number 89. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Get it. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 34 yards. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jaguars are back within 5. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go! 19 Lions, 60 back, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. When you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to back. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, start. Panther 11, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
No rig. Check. Not Cougar 19.
They'll motion the slot man right. They'll run it here with Tinker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Ready, ready.
2nd and 11.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Mustang 19. Red. Cowboy 80. Tight. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Okay.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Buffalo 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down. Fourth quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Hey, ready?
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Newsom on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's 3rd down.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hand.
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Dolphins. Patterson now had the extra point. It's up and good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Viking, 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw out of the gun, moving to his right. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's hard, and he will score. Game on. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked into space. He's inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gotten super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Ready.
I'll give on the ground, and a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Bronco 80s.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Johnny Lions.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He works free, right side. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Jaguars. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will cut the deficit down to 4. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Cowboy.
They'll drop to throw. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A gain of 48.
First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
Ready. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready, break. 7, set up. 6, trap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Ready.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
2, 18, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Hey, Smash. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Dolphins 1st down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long, and they get a new set of downs.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Here we go.
It is 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Check, hurt. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Here's Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins are going to extend their lead.
36. Jaguars 25.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll begin with a zone read. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st down.
Ready, 3.
That's Harrison in motion.
Eagle. Ready.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.